Thank you so much for that beautiful message and song. And now the floor is open for anyone who would like to come and share some memories that they have, or just to talk about some way that Nurse Joseph touched your life. Oh, okay, that's okay. So one, two, three, four. Okay, yeah. So you can come on up and sit in the front seat, so we'll know.
Morning, church. Good morning, church. Well, I'm thankful for the opportunity to say a few words on my cousin's behalf. Pastor Doyle, let me acknowledge you. And if you don't know for the record, you're one of my favorite pastors. You buried my mom, and you've now buried, or you will be participating in that exercise for one of my favorite cousins. And as I said, I'm thankful for the opportunity to say a few words because as I sit and listen, I just smile to myself. When the lady who talked about the shirt that Agnes had a shirt to them, I smiled because she would often call me and say, Dave, I have two shirts for you. And I'll say, I don't like my things in them tight them. She said, come and test them and see, and then if I have to take them back, I take them back. As a matter of fact, I think I was supposed to go and check and I didn't. So that's that. But what I wanted to say to us here and to those who are listening is that I find that it's very important that for us younger ones to be tolerant of the elders because it's a cycle. And I've come to accept that. I mean, we hear it all the time. We hear it all the time. And we know that the elders at times can be stubborn. But I think that we have got to find a way, in spite of, to be always there, even if we're looking on from afar off. I think that is important. Um, I often think of my mom sometimes when I just got my vehicle. She would call me and say, Dave, can we send son's place? And sometimes the Lord no man really into that. And sometimes I would express it, in my gestures. Maybe I'm not to that. And she say, we couldn't be sure when me have to be here. And that always stick in my head. That always stick in my head. That irrespective of what challenges we may have with the elder ones. It is our duty, in my opinion, to try to track with them, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, because if the Lord is good to us, we might get to that stage in life, and it's not going to be a nice thing if we don't have nobody to help us. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share those few words with us here, and for us to look at ourselves, see if we need to make that adjustment any way, shape, or form, and execute that. Execute that. Because always remember, as I said, tomorrow you might get to that age and you want somebody to help you. Love your family, love your friends, make it your duty to give them a call ever so often. I know someday I wonder to yourself, but what me always call, she never even call me to say nothing. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's just how life is. And as somebody said earlier, you never know what that person might be going through at the time. And that call sometimes can be of great assistance. So I just wanted to share those few thoughts. Enjoyed it, everybody.
Good morning, church. My name is Luella Jackson. I know if nurses are here, they would know me. I am Agnes's cousin, but we were more than cousin. We were younger, and our mom migrated, so we were living on our own. So this time, the house that we were living in, my mother, she's dead now, so I can say it. My mother owed some rent. So the landlord came, and I was about 19 at that time, and I was the eldest there in the house. And the landlord came and he said he took her to court. And now the court say to evict her. So we told him she is not even here. And I pleaded with the man to give us some more time because the bailiff actually came to put stuff outside. And I pleaded with him as a young. Anyway, I called Agnes. And Agnes, I have a house. I have a house where I can get. And so I said, but we have to get the down payment for the person. He said, that doesn't matter. My friend lives there and he's moving out, and I'm just going to move to it. And she did exactly that. Moved us into the house. We don't even know who the owner. That was funny. We don't even know who the owner was at the time. So somebody went down and told the owner, some people are living in the house. And the owner came and said, what happened here? No, I don't even know your name. I don't even know who is renting the house. You just move into people's property like that. And all I'm thinking, Agnes needs to be here. Agnes needs to be here to explain. Anyway, she came and we went to the landlord and she explained to him, told him we are going to get the monies and so on. For him, we just waiting on the monies from our our mom. And he was generous to us. He was nice to us. Because when he heard that our mother is not there, he said, oh my, and he was an older man. I know if it was a younger person, we would be out of a long time. And so she did that for us. And then after that, she became our overseer. She would pass at the house every night. And I know many nurses know us in here. And she would pass there every night to make sure we are in. And if somebody is not there, she sits and waits for them to come because they would be in the house because we were pretty young. And she watched over us. And I'm grateful that she did that. You know, she watched over us as if we were her children. When she comes, she makes sure we have something to eat. And if she thinks we don't have enough, she will bring some groceries or give us money. You can't ever forget this about a person. If we forget something like this about a person, we are ungrateful. I never forgot her. Taking care of us, even when I was going to the Antigua State College and I had to back and forth. She said, oh, thanks, stay with me. So I didn't have money to pay bus to be back and forth and everything. Don't have no money. And I stayed with her. And I can tell you, every day I go home, food, lunch is already cooked. And she say, I have the food ready, take whatever. And, and as I am saying, if we forget this goodness, we will we have to remember goodness of. And I know she is rowdy and everything. We all know that. What I found out later is that she doesn't mean anything, you know. She talks, but it irritates you sometimes. She didn't mean that. You could go back and say, Agnes, you know, you be nice. You know, whatever she would say. But I will remember her for the goodness that she did for us when we were on our own. Moving us into a house. We didn't have no money to pay. Did not consult with the owner of the house and just put us in. That is a big step to do for some, or else we would be. Please came